Goa's brilliant tech minds, innovators and visionaries. Welcome to Goa Technology Association Awards Night and Technology Summit 2025 at the Fun Kadamba. Wow, what a gathering! Tonight is more than an awards ceremony. It's a celebration of our journey from dial-up to deep tech, from coastal roots to global reach. Let's have a show of hands. Who's been with GTA since 1 year? You got to show me your hands. Who's been with GTA since 1 year? More than a year also. Alright, everyone please look around, and that's the foundation we are building on tonight. So let's raise the energy. Are you ready to celebrate Goa Tech Titans? Wow, I love that. I like that energy. Let's make this awards night unforgettable. Onwards. To officially ignite this celebration, please welcome the driving force of the association, a leader whose passion is contagious. Your GTA president, Mr. Sujit Shetty. Sujit, the stage is yours. Please put your hands together.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Goa Technology Association, I am delighted to welcome you all to this special evening, a GTA Awards Night and Technology Summit. It's wonderful to see this room filled with so many familiar faces, fellow members, industry leaders, partners and well-wishers, who have all played a big part in building Goa's tech ecosystem into what it is today. Over the last 2 years, GTA has grown not just in numbers, but in ambition, in connection, and in voice. Tonight is about celebrating that collective journey. It's about recognizing those who have contributed over the years, quietly, consistently, and with great impact. A big thank you to all our partners and supporters for making this event possible today. And to my managing committee, this celebration is just as much yours. We have an exciting evening ahead filled with conversations, recognitions, and the kind of energy only this community can bring. Let's enjoy it together. Thank you, and I welcome you all.
Thank you, Sujit, for the heartfelt welcome. We are truly honored tonight to have you as a key architect of Goa's digital future. What an inspiring start. Now, let's shift gears slightly. In today's world, ambition needs speed. Ideas need connection. Our next speaker understands this like few others. Please welcome Mr. Mahendra Tiwari, CEO of Ethernet Express, our powered by partner, will share how robust connectivity is the lifeblood fueling Goa's soaring tech ambition. Please put your hands together.
Yeah, hi, good evening everybody. Thanks to 3TA for giving us the opportunity in terms of sponsoring this particular event. We are a proud member of GTA and we have been enjoying our journey with the GTA, the kind of support, the kind of platform, the kind of vision GTA has always shown. This is something which is commendable. I represent a company called Ethernet Express. We started our journey which is almost good 25 years back. So we started this particular business of ours as a cable business from Sagar Vision to Sagar Information, and what we currently are is Ethernet Express. So starting from 64 kbps broadband to 256 to going to 1 Mbps, then we are now currently talking about Gbps of these speeds. We recently heard that Japan has already launched these services. They are talking about that in fraction of seconds you can go ahead and download the entire content from the Netflix. That is the kind of technology advancement which is happening across the globe. And we are continuously focusing upon how we can bring in the right kind of technology to the state of Goa, which has always been the very, very adaptive in terms of the kind of technology which can help the end customers. So digital transformation, when I talk about it, is not just fiber. We have gone ahead with OTT, IoT, IPTV kind of solution. Customer is nowhere interested in terms of, because I need a broadband. Broadband has become a kind of a core technology around which there's an overlay technology which customer is looking forward for. Point is very clear, how we can build efficiency around this particular solution, be it cost efficiency or productivity efficiency. That is something which is very crucial at this point in time. We all are business men who are sitting out here. We know how crucial it is when we talk about the Pareto system, where 20% of the employees are performing and 80% of these employees are struggling. In this similar manner, how our processes, how our systems can be conducive enough in terms of ensuring that it becomes an enabler. And technology, when we talk about it, is an enabler in terms of serving to the end customers. That is the sole focus of the Ethernet, and we are continuously building upon this solution through which we can bring the kind of value all the business houses are looking forward for. Seamless, reliable connectivity, this is something which we all have seen, starting from COVID days to the kind of turmoil we have seen during January, February month, where we all have struggled. I am absolutely grateful towards the GTM management. Those have come forward in terms of doing the representation to the government and making sure that the government is coming up with the kind of solutions so that the connectivity is restored and everybody is back on their business houses, or citizens are enjoying their broadband services. Students were struggling in terms of their educations, hospitals were down, the High Court was also down for some time. We have all seen those kind of situations. That was the time when we have thought for how we can build resiliency around this. So we have started building up upon the network which can be connected via various routes coming to Goa. So we have gone ahead with telcos, we have gone ahead with OPW networks, so that I can ensure that my customers, whosoever taking these services from us, we can give the kind of assurances required that your businesses are going to run 24/7. That's the kind of focus our management has always been focusing upon. Trust, service, excellence, every interaction, what we are talking about is that it is not we talking about the business houses taking these services from us. We are concerned about how we can co-create a situation wherein your end customers can enjoy the experience you have been rendering to your customers. At the end of the day, we are focusing upon the entire value chain, which is starting from you to your end customers. And all these solutions, what we have gone ahead and created, is around the same lines. We have been talking to all the industry experts, we have been talking to all the business houses, those are here in Goa, to make sure that what additionally can be done. What is the kind of pain areas they have been facing upon. So we started from broadband, we have gone to ILL, we have gone to MPLS, we have very recently started up with SD-WAN solution. SD-WAN solution is talking primarily upon that how can I give a kind of load balancing. It starts from load balancing wherein two broadband connections can come in, or it can be an MPLS or an ILL link which can come in along with the broadband connections and multiple of SIM connections as well. So if your MPLS is down, you can still continue with broadband. Your broadband is down, you can still have your SIM connections, which is giving you a kind of connectivity you can still remain online. From SD-WAN, we have gone ahead with omni-channel. So we are providing email solutions, WhatsApp solutions, we are providing SMS solutions, IVR solutions. We have very recently started up our own SaaS platform as well, wherein we are providing resident management application like MyGate of the Worlds or maybe ADA. This is something which is a core functionality wherein the resident, those are staying in societies like maybe Devshri Greens or maybe Supurde Garden and so forth. They can enjoy the kind of safety, security and comfort which is required. So SaaS platform, we have been providing resident management applications, we have been providing CRM, OSS, BSS, we have been providing these solutions which are like HRMS, ERP, asset tracking solutions and so forth. So our core focus is very clear that the core remains bandwidth. And around bandwidth, what is the kind of solutions we can create which can enable all the corporates sitting out here to ensure that the kind of services we can create for the end customer is something which is of the world class. That is something which we have been focusing on, how we can co-create the wow factor for your end customers. This is something which is the core of Ethernet. When we start up Ethernet, we also ensure that the rural or underprivileged society should not be left aside. We start up giving certain amount of solutions, connectivities to the students, those who are not in a position to come down to these schools. We have gone ahead with our Honorable ID Minister who was focusing upon that students, one student who was paralyzed, who was not in a position to attend these schools. We have created 8 kilometers of infrastructure just to connect one single student. And this was the focus area when we started up our Ethernet Foundation, and we have been focusing upon how we can serve the community. We have been going ahead serving the community in terms of giving certain amount of subsidized plan to the underprivileged people who cannot afford the world-class services at the rates which are operational in the urban area. So Ethernet Express, we don't just connect, we enable for business, citizen, or communities. This is what I was talking about, resident applications, what we have recently launched.
Ladies and gentlemen, kindly put your hands together. Night Codric Solution LLP. Please put your hands together. From Ethernet Express India Private Limited. Congratulations, Mr. Mahindra. Our next awardee for Decade of Impact is Mr. Yashveet Naik from Technologies Private Limited. Come on, continue clapping. Our next awardee for Decade of Impact is Mr. Amit Tamba from Freethink LLP. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly put your hands together. Our next awardee for Decade of Impact is Mr. Prasad Savan from Buoyancy Consultants and Engineering LLP. You got to make some noise. For Decade of Impact is Mr. Kunal Kerkar from Helix Tech Private Limited. Our next awardee for Decade of Impact is Mr. Milind Prabhu from Genora Infotech Private Limited. Our next awardee for Decade of Impact is Mr. Kel Fernandez from Kilowatt Agency Private Limited. Congratulations to all of you and thank you, sir. And make some noise. Well, thank you so much. Our next silver partner, Buoyancy Consultants and Engineering LLP. Can I hear the applause a bit louder, please? Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Gajanan. I'd now like to invite our incoming Vice President, Mr. Milind Prabhu, to the stage to present mementos to our silver partner representatives. Our next silver partner, Prima Reality. Our next silver partner, Prima Reality, Mr. Raghu Shetty. Our next silver partner, V Recycling. Yeah, please put your hands together. And let's flood the feed with Goa's pride. Rohan Parthi from Service Global. Goa Decade of Impact is In Between Software Development Private Limited. And requesting Amit Kumar to kindly come forward. And if Nivedita and Rebecca is around, then kindly join in. Decade of Impact is Center for Incubation and Business Acceleration. Requesting Amay Karmali to kindly come forward to receive the award.
This wonderful evening has a award celebration ceremony and also the GTS, the technology summit. Let me begin by thanking the Goa Tech Association for organizing this prestigious event and for inviting me to share a few thoughts on behalf of Electronics and Computer Software Export Promotion Council, ESC. I bring with me the warm greeting from our chairman and members across India who have been working tirelessly to boost India's standing in the global digital economy. It is a distinct honor to be with you at this prestigious gathering where we recognize not just achievements but aspirations from the technology leaders. Events like this are not just like a milestones, they are launchpad for new ideas, partnerships and progress. There could have been no better place than Goa, a land known for vibrancy, resilience and growing digital potential to host this transformative conversation today. And if any of you are wondering why Tech Summit in Goa feels so different, it is because this is the only place where you can write code by the day and catch sunset in the evening in the beach. So Goa has the way of blending innovation and with an inspiration. So the Goa's digital opportunity is going to be, the way I could see today's evening, is a more warm and the more aspirations blended here. We are entering a critical decade where digital is not just an enabler but a driver of transformation across sectors, from governance and education to health, finance, agriculture, tourism and beyond. India today is globally recognized as a leader in IT services, from SaaS to digital public infrastructure, innovation and whatnot. But we must now ensure that this digital transformation revolution reaches and uplifts every region, and Goa, with its intellectual capital, excellent quality of life and forward-thinking governance, stands ready to be a model smart state. Like it is a common proverb, right? The idol is a small, but the fame is great. Who doesn't know that Goa, right? So that's the forward way for Goa now, what I could see. Goa has the potential to become the digital bridge, a state that not only welcomes and tech enterprises, but nurtures them with a creativity, culture and leisure. We can envision a Goa where product startups, digital service exporters, design thinkers and remote tech talents all find that thriving ecosystem here. And someone once said, innovation is not intelligent having fun, and what better place for intelligent fun than Goa. So looking from the accelerating the software and the IT exports, and that from Goa, I think India's digital and electronic sector has already crossed a major milestone with a combined software services and electronics hardware exports reaching impressive $260 billion in 2025. However, a large part of this comes from metros and large cities. Our vision at ESC is to bring Tier 2 and Tier 3 ecosystems into digital global map. While software continues to be our flagship contributor, Electronics hardware is gaining a global traction, signaling our transition towards a more balanced and innovation-driven export economy. But numbers alone cannot define our future. To sustain and elevate brand India, we must move beyond conventional roles. Our vision must be bold and transformative. From digital Bharat to Vikasit Bharat. From import dependence to export leadership. And from being a service-led economy to becoming a global hub for product design, R&D, and next generation manufacturing in India. India must rise a strategic contributor to a global value chain, not just participating, but shaping it. We must create distinct niche that reflect our strengths in deep technology, embedded systems, semiconductor design, AI, sustainable electronics, and so many things. Now we are already talking about quantum computing. So this is our moment to lead not by following the word, but by enabling it. Goa is uniquely placed to contribute significantly in this space. With support from STPIs and IT parks, focused government initiatives, Goa can host a SaaS startups building for the world. Digital commerce platforms, remote first IT service provider, animation, gaming, design studios. That's what I could see. Some of the companies are already doing that. With the Goa is hosting the International Film Festival of India. There could be a lot of potential to the boost that economy, the connected this economy in that. The ecosystem has to be in the pre-production, post-production, animation, skilling like that. So we must facilitate through ESC and allied institutions the export readiness of Goa tech companies by helping them identify global markets, access trade delegations and B2B platforms, understand the export compliance and certifications, secure funding and IP protections. So they say that don't wait for the opportunity, create it. And Goa, I believe the climate for creating opportunity is just not warm, it's tropical here. Let's work together to position Goa as a net exporter of innovation. I think the world is talking about a lot of IT, deep technology. The skilling and talent development is the next crucial phase for entire country, and Goa can lead that as well. No digital ambitions can succeed without talent. The youth of Goa are eager, more creative and capable. What they need is access to mentorship and opportunities. Imagine a Goa where every college offers cutting edge AI and cloud technology training, internship with product companies, hackathons and startup boot camps. With public-private collaboration, we can build a future-ready digital workplace and workforce. ES and STPI and local partners can support digital finishing schools, women in technology initiatives, reskilling programs for industry professionals. Imagine a startup build a drone to deliver a coconut water on the beach. That's what I could see. Some the drones are supplying the groceries. So does that sound unusual? I think why it is not possible. That tomorrow they could also come. So that's the beauty of Goa. So ideas here come with the sunshine, creativity, and just enough madness to change the game. So this style pipeline will power not only Goa's economy, but contribute meaningfully to India's global digital dominance. We are all talking about deep technology today. Deep technology from AI to robotics to many things, right? So the digital leadership must be inclusive and responsible. As we build the next wave of platforms and AI products, let us prioritize ethical and explainable AI, sustainable software development, technology for good, education, health and environment. Goa with its natural beauty and cultural richness can be pioneer in eco-conscious innovation that could lead to green technology parks, energy efficient data centers, marine tech and innovation for sustainability. This is just not a good policy, it's a good business the world is watching. And let me tell you, if you build a software so intuitive, even your vacation won't notice you are working. So the moment now is to act now. Let Goa be the flag bearer of India's decentralized tech growth. Let this community of thinkers, doers, builders come together to define what's Goa's tech future will look like. Coming from ESC, ESC is here to be a partner with Goa, the GTA, to global platforms and enabling policy alignment and making the Goa startup digital economy narrative heard loud and clear. At ESC, we are committed to support regional growth stories through global platforms like India Soft, India Electronics Expo, international B2B events. We would be delighted to see the greater participation from Goa technology companies in upcoming global initiatives and explore partnership that can help you expand your reach across continents. You would be knowing, I think some of you are members of ESC. ESC hosts India Soft every year, and last 3 years it is hosting in Delhi. And that is a convergence event between the software and electronics. So last year we have hosted about 50,000. The concluding year 2025, we had a total footfall of 50,000 people visiting the India Soft, and 150 countries delegates came to India Soft. So India Soft is such a big event, and it is supported by the Ministry of Commerce and Industry to bring the global buyers. And that's an event I would encourage the Goa technology companies to participate, so that you have a global market outreach, access to the global buyers coming into the event. Perhaps I would also take this opportunity to from the GTA, that the IT minister today maybe is not yet come, but I would take this opportunity to invite the GTA and IT minister to host the exclusive pavilion. Yes, exclusive pavilion for the GTA companies, and that would be more beneficial to the Goa technology companies. Last year we had so many pavilions. The pavilions from Odisha, Puducherry, and of course the other states also came in, and we had a very grand success. And again, this is going to be, the 2026 is going to be a big event, and certainly I think the Goa technology companies should participate. So remember, success in technology isn't about being the right city, but about building the right mindset. And Goa already has the mindset, being a calm, creative, and courageously ambitious place. In my closing note, I would like to reiterate our full support to the Goa Technology Association and its mission. Together, let's build as a future where Goa is not only known for its sun and sand, but also for its code, capital, servers, softwares, silicon chips, and compassion that drive to digital growth. And as we celebrate tonight's awardees, those who have already made a mark, let us also ignite the ambitions of those who will next year. Let this night be remembered not just for the honors bestowed, but for the ideas sparked and partnership forged. Let's dream big, laugh often, and build boldly. Thank you once again for inviting me to this prestigious event. Jai Hind.
Ladies and gentlemen, kindly put your hands together. Our awardees for the Architects of Growth goes to Mangirish Salekar of Umang Software Technologies Private Limited since 2009. Well, the claps have to be a bit louder. Of Growth Award goes to Mr. Royan Carvalho of Carvalho Business Solution Private Limited since 2009. Our next Consultants India Private Limited since 2009. Congratulations to all the awardees. Our media partner, Prime Business Network Bharat, Goa's first business channel. Please put your hands together. Our latest news in Goa about politics, sports, technology and more. Please put your hands together for Goa News Hub. The winners of the Legacy of Innovation Awards are Sandeep Virenkar of Anand Infomedia Private Limited since 2002. Please put your hands together louder for all our award winners. Our next awardee is Mr. Nilesh Naik of Sapna Technologies since 2002. Visionaries have not just survived, they've thrived for over a quarter of a century. Let's celebrate their enduring impact and let their stories inspire us to build that last. Ladies and gentlemen, we now reach a truly historic moment celebrating organizations that have shaped Goa's tech landscape for over a quarter century. These are the pioneers who laid our foundation. If you have ever used a local tech service, learned from a veteran engineer, or benefited from Goa's digital growth, you owe them a round of applause. Let's hear it to our Legends of Goa Tech Award winners. And Goa Tech 25 plus years goes to Amol Bandarkar of Developers Co. since 2000. Values that build legacies, let their wisdom inspire next generation. A thunderous ovation for this legends of technology. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. Kindly take your seat.
We have been shaping Goa's future through technology, innovation, and digital transformation under the guidance of our Honorable Minister Shri Rohan Kaute. Over the past few years, we have taken proactive role to ensure that digital services, public services are made available to the citizen at their doorsteps through initiatives like Goa Online and Gramin Mitra. We have over 240 services which have been digitized and been made available to the citizens. It's a constant commitment to ensure robust infrastructure to the citizens through high-speed internet broadband and public Wi-Fi. We also have the Har Ghar Fiber project, and we are ensuring remote connectivity in the remotest places in Goa. As you must be also aware that the electronic manufacturing cluster is almost 97% of the infrastructure is in completion stage, and we are inviting all the electronics manufacturing companies over there to establish and make Goa an electronic manufacturing hub. We have been playing active role in building national and international visibility for Goa by participating in prominent events through showcase the state as a hub for technology and innovation. As you must be aware that Goa recently launched its Goa AI Mission 2027. This mission is, we have taken cue from the India AI Mission to make Goa one of the front runners to make artificial intelligence integrate into governance, healthcare, urban management and public services. We are creating platforms for AI-led research, skilling and entrepreneurship, ensuring that Goa is future ready and able to lead in this fast evolving technology landscape. At this point, I would like to especially acknowledge the role of Goa Technology Association in strengthening our technology ecosystem. GTA has constantly served as a bridge between government and industry, bringing together IT companies, startups, and professionals under a unified platform. Its efforts in policy advocacy, ecosystem building, and skill development have amplified Goa's positioning as an emerging tech destination. The proactive engagement of GTA with the department has ensured that the industry voices are heard and incorporated into our policies and programs. We look forward to deepening this collaboration to accelerate innovation and employment in the state. Goa is at an exciting point in its journey towards becoming a tech-forward, innovation-driven state. I invite all industry leaders, entrepreneurs present here to collaborate with us, leverage Goa's strengths, and join us in building a future where creativity, technology drive growth and opportunity for all. Thank you so much.
Of Higher Education, Government of Goa, TIP, Goa State Higher Education Council, Mr. Sujit Shetty, President of GTA, Mr. Mangiresh Zalelkar, President-elect GTA, Mr. Milind Anvekar, immediate past President GTA. The MoU between Goa Technology Association and the Directorate of Higher Education, Goa aims to bridge the academia-industry gap by fostering collaboration, skill development and research initiative. It establishes pathways for internships, workshops and faculty training by leveraging GTA's industry network. Both parties commit to coordinate efforts to enhance student employability and innovation in the state. Can I hear a louder applause, please? Thank you, Sri Bhushan Savaikar and Dr. Nian Mashon. I request the others to stay on for the signing of our next MoU with our support partner Electronics and Computer Software Export Promotion Council of India. Please welcome the signatories to the stage. I request Sri Rajesh Revankar, Vice Chairman Electronics and Computer Software Export Promotion, to join us on stage. The MoU between ESC and GTA aims to foster collaboration in building an enabling ecosystem for the electronics and software industries in Goa.
Good evening once again. It's been kind of a day of speeches, okay? So the last day, so I can go on and on, I guess, okay? Good evening once again, members, guests, partners, and friends. As I stand here at the close of my term, I feel a deep sense of gratitude and reflection. 2 years ago, when I stepped into this role with a clear vision for our association, that is growing our membership, increasing networking opportunities, developing academia as well as industry connections, business partnerships, along with increased membership engagement and government alignment and support. And yes, we can say that we have achieved most of them. To my fellow managing committee members, your commitment was tireless all through the 2 years. To my sponsors and partners, your belief in our mission powered everything. And to every member who showed up at every event of ours or shared ideas, challenged norms, and stayed invested with GTA, thank you very much. You are the soul of this journey. Reflection on my journey, my vision was very simple, that GTA should grow, not just in size, but also in significance. That we would become more than an association, that would become a community, a space for real connections, real conversations, and a real change. And we did that. We launched programs and nurtured startups and connected young talent with seasoned mentors. We continue to show that Goa could be more than just a postcard paradise, that it would also be a place where tech thrives and innovation feels very natural and where quality of life does not get left behind. We pushed boundaries, building bridges with the department and the government, gaining national recognitions, and seeing our membership grow to over 25%. Most importantly, we stayed very true to who we are, very open, inclusive, and open to all kinds of collaboration. While I was preparing what I would like to convey as an outgoing president, I wanted to make sure that I share my conviction that for GTA to grow as a community, as well as to take significant strides in our individual businesses, it's critical that we have a very clear blueprint going forward. This will help us showcase our achievements on various platforms, our capabilities, especially in adoption of new technologies, because AI, machine learning is quite the buzz these days. This will further ensure that we are taken seriously and considered for various opportunities and recognition that are there on the platter. I urge you all to take the next step of exploring what this would mean to each one of you and then chart out your course accordingly. Remember, each of you has all of us to support you. These 2 years have taught me that leadership isn't about direction, it's about space. Creating space for ideas, space for others to lead, and sometimes space to step aside. I didn't have all the answers when I took up this position, but I had a front seat to all your brilliance. And that changed me, and I leave this role a little wiser, a lot more humbled, and completely in awe of the power of collective intent that we as an association have always shown. GTA story is just beginning. I know we are just 8 years old. Maybe in 2 years we'll be completing the biggest milestone of 10 years. To the incoming leadership team, I hand over this baton with full confidence and pride, and I know that Mr. Mangresh will do full justice. You are not inheriting just a thriving organization, but you know this is a movement which we had started in 2017. And to every member, keep showing up, keep sharing, keep building, because what we are creating here in Goa isn't a tech ecosystem, but it's a legacy. And never forget, our greatest strength is each other. We are always there for each other. Thank you for the trust and the friendship and the unforgettable ride that I've had in the last 2 years. It's been truly an honor to me. Now let's celebrate what we have built and everything that's coming next, what we have heard from our incoming president. I thank you very much for all the support that you have given for the last 2 years. Thank you so much. We do in GTA, that is giving the President Award to a member who has done excellent in that particular term. And I would really like to invite over here for the President Award, Vaishali Amonkar, who is the chairperson of our Women's Wing, to accept the President Award, to acknowledge all the efforts that she has shown. We launched the Women's Wing, she has taken great initiatives. This is the first event for our association, She Means Business, collaborated with the Women's Wing of all the other associations. Thank you so much, Vaishali. Team that is going to take GTA forward and to present a small video which they have done to showcase what IT is in Goa. Let's have the AV, please. And as you see the names, I request the MC committee members to please come on the stage. Oh, who's that? Go here tonight. Vikram Pairaikar. Yashmir Naik. Oh, that means Amol Bhandakar.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Rohan sir, for making it. I still remember the first anniversary. Rohan sir was there, and we had taken that birthday cake he had put in my mouth, and I still put it every birthday. So he's always been a great support to GTA. I would like to thank Rajesh sir, Rajesh Srivankar. Just for your information, he is the CEO of the last company I was working in. So today he is the chairman of ESC India, and I am the president of GTA. And we have signed something together. It's a big honor. Bhushan sir, thank you very much for trusting GTA to tie up with DHE to do something great. I'm sure we'll do it to go to the next level, help you with internships, which is your biggest pain point at this point. So we'll be more than happy to guide you and support you on this. Ajay sir, coming all the way from Pune, it's a thank you very much for that. STPI has been one great supporter for GTA all the last 8 years, and I'm sure with you coming in picture now, we'll be more than happy to do a lot of great things together. Kabir sir, thank you. You are new to the whole IT ecosystem. You are learning everything new, but I think whatever so far you have been doing, and you have been a great support for us. I know last time also when I presented 2 weeks back coming to you the GTA 5.0 plan, what we have on mind and what we have to do. I know I was a bit more aggressive, asking you a lot of things, what we want as always, but I'm sure you, with that patient smile of yours, you have made me feel cool down that things will go in the right way. And of course, for me, it's also important that Honorable CM, who was supposed to be there, unfortunately can't make it today. But however, he has also been a great support to GTA. His security guards are here, but unfortunately last minute he could not make it. So my loss. But no problem. I think so Rohan sir will make it up for that. It's a true honor to stand here and give this acceptance speech for the third time. People must be wondering, "Are aaka kai kaam na gaya manon?" But trust me, it's a little small kida which I have to drive this industry, to make everybody come together, to identify those small people from small places in Goa who are doing wonders. It's so much of fun to go to each college almost every week. You must be looking at my LinkedIn every time I'm there, some or the other college. That small things, what's happening in Goa, what's happening in the industry, what's happening in the technology world, to share it with the next generation is very important. And that's my small attempt, which I do time to time. Of course, I do business also. It's not that I just do all these things. But besides that, let me tell you, when I started in 2017, I was 33. It's 8 years. I'm 23, you're right. I feel 23 today when I take up this presidentship once again with the same energy, but double the enthusiasm. So while I say all these things, for me, it's important that every individual in the ecosystem understands efforts taken by GTA. While I was telling Rohan sir the other day that GTA has been the first association for the IT companies in Goa. Then came the other IT committees of GCCI and CII and all the other bodies. But for me, it will be very important that you keep us at the center of all the associations when it comes to the technology world. It's very, very important, reason being that we are strongly connected to more than 250 IT companies today, and we as an association will attempt to make sure that we strengthen Rohan sir's vision, IT minister who has been one blessing to Goa, who understands what is blockchain, what is IoT, what is AI, what is everything. Now don't ask him questions after when he comes on stage. But trust me, he is one person who will be there for us for sure. 5 things in short, let me tell you what's on our plan, what's on our agenda, so that all the other presidents of the associations and other dignitaries, the thought leaders, the academia principals of all the colleges who are here to know what are we up to in the next 2 years. A, definitely we intend to have inclusive growth, uniting startups, SMEs, individual professionals, consultants, freelancers across Goa under a collaborative tech ecosystem. Number 2, talent development, collaborating with academia, reigniting the students' wing of GTA and nurturing future-ready talent. 3, women and youth empowerment, strengthening our women's wing and promoting leadership among young professionals. Policy and government collaboration, deepening partnerships to support AI, drone technology, digital skilling and future tech missions, whatever the Department of IT will be up to. National and global outreach, positioning Goan companies on national platforms and taking our tech story to the world. But let me tell you, this GTA 5.0, what I'm talking about is just not an internal roadmap for an association. It is a collective commitment, a revolution to Goa's larger vision, led by our Honorable CM and Honorable IT Minister. We see GTA as a bridge here, like Kabir sir said, GTA is a bridge here between business and government, between education and employability, between vision and execution. Whether it's shaping policy, supporting center of excellences, or enabling tech-led solutions built in Goa for tourism, healthcare, marine, or may it be pharma or any other sector. Considering the geopolitical scenario on the global map, what's happening at this point, and the dynamism in the fast growing tech industry, we see a lot of pressure on our industry. While India is on its way from 6th to 5th to 4th largest economy, however, we still continue to still face challenges with employment, industry academia gaps, and many more. This is not just a Goa-centric problem, but this is everywhere. So tonight, I invite all the business leaders, investors, mentors, and visionaries to join hands with us. We are on a mission. And in 8 years, GTA has become more than just a platform. We are a team, an aggressive, passionate team working relentlessly to drive the ecosystem and the tech revolution in Goa. We have brought together startups, IT companies, individuals with one shared goal. Earlier it was it's better in Goa, but now let's not just build startups and companies, let's co-create an innovation ecosystem, and that's what will define next decade. GTA is ready and the future is calling. Thank you very much. And lastly, I would like to simply say, Sujit has been a wonderful president for the last term. Please give him a round of applause. He's done super work in the GTA side. He is actually a successor to me, but he is also my. So thank you, Sujit, for all the support. I'm sure we have a lot of things to do together, and we have a lot of things coming up next. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The outgoing president. Can I have a standing ovation for Mr. Sujit Shetty?
very good evening to all of you. The outgoing president of GTA, Sri Sujit Shetty, the incoming president, Mangirish, director of Information Technology, Electronics and Communication, Kabir Shirgaonkar, all other distinguished government officials, other dignitaries, the managing committee of GTA, captains of the industry. I thought I'd seen Jack sometime back. If he's there, then to the washroom or anyway, going ahead. Electronic media, press, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy, honored, and privileged to be here amongst all of you for this August evening. We call it a GTA Awards night. First and foremost, heartiest congratulations to Mangirish Salilkar for having played the role of a predecessor and a successor, and also to our outgoing president Sujit. Coincidentally, from 2017, when I came in as the IT minister under the government of Manohar Bhai, and given the responsibilities of IT at that particular point of time, I think formation of GTA also took place at the same time. And the actual contribution of GTA happened then when some of the members of the managing committee, whether it's Milind, Mangirish, Milind Prabhu, and many more, were a part of this engine to get this whole story of the policies right. So if you're talking about the startup policy and the IT policy, I think first time in the state of Goa, the academia, the government and the industry sat together. And I told Manohar Bhai then that the wish list needs to just happen. We cannot keep debating, arguing, discussing. We just need to understand their problems, because every time it was a statement, कोणाच्या घरा गेलो जाल्यार आवय बापूय म्हणटा IT शिकला भुरगो बेकार आसा. Somebody says that I need my child to be in Goa but he's outside. And then a lot of this type of things were happening. At the same time, as I was going and meeting many people, one of the first companies I went through was Ricky's in Verna. And when I went and met Ricky in Verna in this particular building, the whole enthusiasm and the whole way they were taking, I said, these guys are not just running their business, they're warriors. Warriors because in a time when everybody was saying IT industry does not happen in Goa, these are the guys who are trying to make IT happen in Goa with or without the policy. The whole journey of going and meeting various people, whether it's Amit Tamba here or whoever is here, I'm not taking all the names, but I think everybody started putting their efforts and shoes in and trying to say whether we can make that change. I'm not saying we have achieved 100%, but it's the confidence of these people who stood back and created an example for the next generation to say that yes, there is something, we can do it together. It's always a statement that Sarkar makki nahi kelega, Sarkar is doing nothing, government is doing nothing, and all that we need to do is the government is to work for us. And I always cite an example that when we started our businesses, which were not IT related, we are also first generation, coming from a very middle class family, trying to put things together in our heydays there in the 20s, where we also, as we graduated from our education, we got into business mold. And then at that time, getting a term loan and a cash credit limit was like a big journey by itself. Banking was something which we would just look at and just wonder whether you can just give us a 1 lakh CC or a 10 lakh term loan then, when we were actually expanding. From those journeys to today's terminology of state funding, giving grants, matching grants, giving a lot of incentives, it is a whole transformation of overall thought process and a journey which I think is here to stay. And at that particular time, whether we have Rajkumar here, who started getting into a whole sector of BNI and started creating entrepreneurs, the whole idea about the government and the governance also was that we needed to create job givers and not job seekers. And in my first journey also, we were trying to put that bridge, that gap which was there together and say that we need to be more of job givers and not more of job seekers. And that whole journey then started with me talking one-to-one and understanding what the whole thought was. Coming back here, the whole feedback from the GTA fraternity has been quite encouraging for the government. And I always believe that we should be facilitators, not in the journey of doing and running businesses. So then we came with the electronic manufacturing cluster in 2017. 2017 to 19, 2 years we did our part. In 22, under Dr. Pramod Sawant, we started our journey back. And like Manor Bhai, Dr. Pramod Sawant also started giving a lot of attention to what IT needs and what we need to do in the digital transformation journey of Goa. If we talk about the language of Vikasit Bharat to 2047, and we are talking about a 5 trillion economy, 30 trillion economy, and all these terminologies are being used, it is the state building that can only help this Vikasit Bharat 2047 actually happen. And the state building has to happen, and we are talking about Vikasit Bharat, Vikasit Goa 2047. I think we are prepared. We have enough talent pool. We have a lot of things that can happen around us. And in these last 3 years of our journey, we have been talking about a design village, which is coming up in Tue. Industry 4.0 moving ahead. Today we are talking about AI mission, Goa on a AI mission 2027. Couple of meetings happening. Goa.ai is something which we have taken on the 4 pillars: skilling, infrastructure, putting up a center of excellence. Ajay Srivastava, STPI, we just had a meeting today evening, and we were just talking about how fast we can put up a COE for AI, where the journey can start. So we cannot keep talking about whether it's the infrastructure first or the technology coming in. We need to start wherever it is, because creativity thrives. And here, if we are talking about a tech transformation, innovators to put their things together, Goans to remain in Goa, and the whole political statements happening, very important is how do we create these opportunities being here in Goa. A lot of industries in the electronic manufacturing cluster, when we talk about anti-drone, forget drone, we are talking about anti-drone. Then we are talking about a drone policy in the making, which we are tuning in with the Prime Minister's Drone Didi scheme. And the next journey you will find a lot of people, especially the women sector, getting into these drones because the incentives that will be putting across. We have this whole idea of creating this tech tourism space in South Goa, which will not only fuel the tourism sector of it in terms of the skydiving and hot air balloon and all these aviation activities. We are also talking about manufacturing and creating ecosystem for the drones, R&D, testing, everything being there, because this will help us create the new verticals and the new ecosystem. A lot of thoughts have been there, a lot of work has been done, and similarly in this whole ride and the journey, I think as myself and our Chief Minister have been working hand in hand to ensure that this employment scenario at the college level also is 100% achieved. Dr. Manoj Kamath will agree with me that the biggest problem today is when we talk about data collection from the colleges, we are yet to get the data from colleges who say that if my 100 students are graduating, if I ask him 1 year down the line, where are they? Then it's still a question mark. We have started creating an ecosystem within the engineering colleges now. Then with the alumni and with the people there, we need to know what is the employment scenario, how many have gone into family business, how many are already started their own business, how many are working for somebody, how many are within Goa, how many have migrated. And this is exactly where I feel GTA needs to come in, because unless we have our data right, we cannot talk about skilling, upskilling and reskilling. This whole journey needs to happen only when we have our data right. Bylaw for ILO and we start talking about skilling, reskilling. Yes, we may need to increase our talent pool depending on the industries that come in. But very importantly, GTA has to start getting into data, start collaborating with government. I was very happy with Bhushan and Rajesh. He has signed MoUs which mean a lot in the whole industry scenario. Heartiest congratulations to you guys for having coming and thinking out of the box. But I think there is still a journey left. We can keep talking throughout. We can keep blaming each other. But unless there is a thought of collaboration, unless there is a thought of putting things together, we will not be able to compete in the right way. We talk about Bangalore having overgrown. But can GTA be a bridge to give a shout out to those people in the same fraternity to have a setup in Goa which will help the local ecosystem and the local employment? Question mark. Telangana today has a different problem. Everybody has problems, and the solution everybody sees is Goa. Fortunately or unfortunately, we talk about Goa being a creative destination. We talk about digital nomads already having made their space there. We are having great guys from the design fraternity who is already setting shops in Goa. You will be surprised that the first drone taxi, the whole patent has been developed in Goa. The first drone taxi which will come out in the country will be from Goa. The whole thing is being done up. And this particular whole part was a exposure given during the Goa Open Innovation Challenge. We came out with this whole space with a very clear idea that it is not only the state but the country needs to come here, feel what Goa is about, and the Goans need to get exposure. Wherever we could do mentoring, wherever we could put private partners together in mentoring, we could do it. This is another sector where GTA needs to come collaborate. We have a huge domain of experts in the GTA and the people who are connected to GTA who can help in mentoring the startups. Whether you all can come there and pitch and be a part of this collaboration journey. Another question mark. So there are a lot of things that as GTA puts a wish list to me, so I was having an informal chat. Myself and Mangirish end up with a lot of arguments. But end of the time, the bottom line is that we need to come with a solution. So when he comes with the whole thing that these are my 5 ideas, I said, Mangirish, I have 6. I take your 5, you take my 6. So it's something we need to work together and ensure that end of the day, technology wins, IT wins, Goa wins. Because we have arrived, there is no stopping to Goa, there is no stopping to the country. What best we can do is what we can stride upon. And it's very important to note here that although there is competitiveness within you all, the way the relations are, that is only the one part of GTA which keeps GTA a little hatke from the rest of the associations. Rajkumar sir, kya mara? Now why I'm asking him is because he's part of the chamber and many things. I wouldn't want to put a point of finger anyway, but it's a nice way to put things together. And when I came in and I saw the awards, I thought I came into some Filmfare awards. Everybody was tic-tac and all. And our Tom Cruise, Mangirish, was at the start of the journey, saying because he believes in mission impossible. I said, make it possible what you have first, then we'll talk about impossible. So heartiest congratulations to Mangirish and his entire new managing committee. Let's work together, let's make things happen for the state of Goa. We are here along with Dr. Pramod Sawant. I can say that we are here to support you all in all the ideas you have. Try to take care of the issues that we have been raising with you all, because only collaboration can take things ahead. Have a great evening. Most speeches may only dilute your evening the way Mangirish is looking at it. So, thank you. Look forward to more fruitful evenings and more fruitful journey with GTA. Dev Bare Karo. Jai Hind, Jai Gomantak.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to all the awardees.